For those of you new to Twin Cities Live, welcome. On Tuesdays, we introduce you to a school-aged child in our adoption system. This is a series we're really proud of. We call it Kid Connection.
We met today's child, Sherakey, last year when we heard that she loved being creative. So Twin Cities Live reporter Kelly Hansen knew just where to take her, Northern Clay Center in Minneapolis.
You know why we do this?
So it doesn't break?
Yep, so it doesn't get any cracks.
16-year-old Sherakey loves to express herself through all kinds of art.
You can put it into a triangle, you can put it into a circle, you can make a heart, you can make a kitty wampus shape.
She loves to bead and knit and mold with clay.
Tell me about what you get to do at school with clay.
We get to be on the wheel and make stuff.
In a ceramics class?
Yeah.
Lip it. We're gonna do just like we did with the bottom, right?
Yep.
Here at Northern Clay Center in Minneapolis, Sherakey got in the creative zone.
Clay is appropriate for any age, but I think the younger you start, the better you get, the more fun you have. It's a tool for creative expression, especially as a teenager. That's so important to have a way that you can express yourself. And they can do that here.
Northern Clay Center has classes for kids, adults, even clay for couples. And it's a spot Sherakey wants to share with a family. This 10th grader is quiet, but proved to me we should never judge a book by its cover.
What kind of family would you love to live with? What would you like?
Mom and Dad with a monkey.
With a monkey? Was that just to throw me off? It was, it worked. Good job.
Actually, ever since I watched the show Coco, then I wanted a monkey.
Oh, so maybe you really do want a monkey.
Yeah.
She's funny, and that's not the only way she describes herself.
Funny, smart, and brave.
Oh, those are three really great words to describe yourself.
Yeah.
Why do you call yourself brave?
Because of the way I was treated when I was younger.
And you've overcome that?
Yeah.
Sherakey has been waiting for several years for a home, and just like this clay, she's ready to mold into a place she can call her forever.
And it can be recycled, and that moment can be gone, or it can be fired and be a permanent memory of this time and place.
Are you excited about maybe what's next for you?
Yeah.
To think about having that family?
Yeah.
Okay. With a monkey? I'll never forget that.
Okay, so now we have an update. Sherakey is now 18, and her recruiter says she's taken up astrology and had recently joined the school's bowling team as well, but she still loves her arts and crafts.
That's some good diverse interests.
Yes,
we are now joined via Skype by Heidi Wisty. So Heidi is the director of foster care adoption at Children's Home Society and Lutheran Social Services. Heidi, we're so happy you're here. Thank you. Tell us what's happening with these kids who are looking for various forms of a placement. What do you have?
Sure. Thank you for having me. We have been really fortunate at Children's Home and LSS, as with social distancing and the changes we've all had to make, we've seamlessly moved our client services to an online format so that we can help families moving through this process continue to do so. So that means moving our orientation meetings and our adoption education classes online so that we can engage those from around the state of Minnesota and keep families who have an interest in moving forward to become licensed foster care and adoptive resources. As you know, there's 905 children waiting to be adopted in Minnesota, and it's our goal to help everybody move forward as quickly as we're able.
That's great.
You know, I'm really encouraged to hear that in the midst of this, and obviously this coronavirus crisis is just like taking up all of our thoughts all throughout the day, but it's so encouraging to hear that people are still inquiring about fostering. They are still inquiring about adopting. So I would imagine that you guys would feel extra energized in this moment to stay connected and to keep that process moving, because this too shall pass, but what will always be ever present is the fact that these kids need loving homes.
Absolutely. And we have been really fortunate and pleased to see that we haven't seen a slowdown in inquiries or interest in learning more about foster care adoption. We see those coming in and we're responding as quickly as possible. And again, the online format allows us to reach people throughout the state of Minnesota And kids need families from all over the state. So we're really encouraged to see that interest continue.
So this is interesting too, those who are already fostering and adopting, and I think this part is so important.
Critical.
The services that you all offer that I know are not offered everywhere in the country. I mean, Minnesota is really at the forefront in terms of supporting the families who then choose to foster and adopt. How are those groups and those connections adjusting?
Sure. We believe that it's incredibly important at all times to remain connected to our families. And during this period, we've done that online as well and through teleconference and video conference, making sure that families know we're hearing them. We know what they're going through. We know that there's a lot of hats that they're managing and juggling right now. And so all of our parent support groups and our one-on-one outreach with our staff to families is happening online. We've offered additional groups and ways for families to connect just so that they know that there's others in the same boat as them.
Heidi, thank you for the work that you do.
Thank
Think
you.
about, the instability that these kids are coming out of. And so you want to make sure that all is well and all is peaceful and the boat is steady. And so the fact that you guys are continuing to do that is really, really important.
That is good news.
If you're interested in learning more about fostering or adopting a school-age child, we have posted a list of resources you can easily find at twincitieslive.com.
Heidi, on top of it. Okay, still to